a big ball of bait right there, folks. We got a big smallie. Wanted this bait right here. Oh, he wanted it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Saw the boat and he does not want to come here. Oh yeah.
What's up, folks? I'm Devon Banks. In today's video, we're covering my setup for cranking for smallmouth. Now, if you're new to the channel, I drop a new video every week covering tips, tech, and what's going on in the bass fishing industry. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. Now, let's get into my setup for cranking for smallmouth. Coming to you right now. What's up, folks? Thanks for tuning in to today's video. We're covering my crankbait setup for smallmouth. When do I throw a crankbait? I throw a crankbait between that summer to early fall transition, and definitely in the fall. Why? Because the smallmouth are grouping up for that fall feed. They know that the temperature of the water is definitely lowering, and that tells them they got to get as much food in their bellies because that winter time is coming. And this is a great time to load the boat, a great time during tournaments, but also a great time for just fun fishing. You're talking about 40, 50 fish a day that are that 3-pound plus class. That is what's going to happen if you're covering the water and you're throwing the right crankbait with the right setup and definitely the right pattern of what they're eating. Always match the hatch when you're cranking. What's my setup? 7/6 medium heavy Veritas winch rod. Great rod, get long casts, parabolic bend, moderate action, doesn't wear you out throughout the whole day. I go to 12-pound, 100% fluorocarbon with close to 180 yards on the abugarcia Revo winch reel. Very long cast with this setup. Very big handle, doesn't wear you out throughout the day. 22 inches on the retrieve. So as you're burning your crankbait, as you're retrieving your crankbait throughout the water column, it doesn't burn your arms up. It works the bait, very methodical throughout the water column, so the fish are able to see it and they're able to strike it. And the bait of choice, none other than the Berkley Digger. This is a 14.5. The water column, the water range has been between 18 and 21 feet on Lake St. Clair this year. We had a lot of rain earlier in the year, which definitely rose that water up in addition to the snow melt. So the Berkley Digger was definitely a bait of choice that I used a lot this year. If the fish were on alewives, I would throw a shad pattern, but this year I noticed that there was a lot of perch in the area and fish were definitely eating on perch, very big perch. So I chose the Berkley Digger in a perch pattern, very good perch pattern right there. And the Fusion 19 hooks, very sticky, got them all the time when I hooked up with this bait. 14.5 Berkley Digger. Well, there you have it, folks. That's this week's video covering my crankbait setup. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. If so, tap that like button. It helps the channel grow. Also, don't forget to tap that notification bell so you can join us every week here in the Bass Basement on tips, tech, and discussion. Until next time, peace.